Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that is out of play. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-1. That's towards center. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kyle Manzardo, batting with one down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. That one outside, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
In the air to left center. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Come on, showtime.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Bats up with it. Over to first. That ends the frame. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Bybee.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. And now 2-1.
Two balls, two strikes.
The rare K for Mookie.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, first baseman,
And here's Freddie Freeman. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
One out and a runner at second. And there's the strike. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And it's
Ball
even
2.
up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Will Smith to the plate. And a strike in there. That one ripped left field. Kwan going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ohtani back to work. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Here comes Lane Thomas. That one hit to right. Pajes sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Second baseman Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 7th, right fielder John Kinsey
Next to
Noel.
hit, John Kinsey Noel. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Wastes no time
Batting
there.
8th,
Really
catcher,
good swing
Bo
right there. He got a
Taylor.
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And Naylor swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Just outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and the count is 2 and 2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one misses. Ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two outs. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the second.
Leading
now at the
off for
plate,
the
Max
Dodgers,
Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Now one
Ball
missed.
2-2 to count.
Got him swinging. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. And it's fouled away. One out, bases empty. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Michael Conforto. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the third inning. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Check swing, called strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
Strike him out.
Up the middle, Kim. Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Now batting
That's a
left fielder,
dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
1-1's the count. Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
And that's down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting
Kyle Mansardo now at the plate.
Mansardo.
Flying to left his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ball popped up. Betts. Out. Number 2.
No, that was a pitch you got to
Now
crush.
batting third baseman,
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm
Ramirez.
telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting
Maybe a little out
the first
front of the
baseman,
pitch right there,
Carlos
but he squared it
Santana.
up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. One now. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. In the air on the infield. Ohtani. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the third out. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Mookie digs in here, led off the game with a strikeout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Thomas pulls it down, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A single and a run scored and a walk. Pickoff throw. Kim dives back in safely. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Ball 1.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count 2-1. Kim leads off first with one away. Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Doesn't stop, heads for home. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third.
everything came together for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it, as you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Lined into right. Nabs it, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians nothing. On to the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel Martinez.
So up next, Angel Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your bait.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk,
now
man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So a man aboard. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. And he's already singled in this game. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the ground to third. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. Pitch
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
1-0.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Slider for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 the count. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
The next to hit, the walk, and a run scored his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Bybee gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jacob
Cleveland.
Junis gets the ball
Number
now.
16.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their
Jacob
starter in
Junis.
this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Betts. 0 for 2 in this one.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ground ball right side. Martinez sends it to first, and they get Edman for the out. They limit the damage here. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in LA, digging in, Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rocchio, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side, Kim tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on, and that misses. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next
Two balls,
offering in the
two
dirt.
strikes.
And the count is even, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk
Up
after a
next for
long at bat.
Cleveland, the
Well, that's a nice
designated
job of
hitter,
grinding
Kyle
out that at-bat. Saw a
Manzardo.
lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. That hits
That's a
the
ball.
dirt, and it's 1-0. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one just
outside.
missed off the outside edge. Swing and a pop-up. Betts. He makes the grab, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off
we
for
head
the
to the bottom of the
Dodgers.
5th.
First
Now,
baseman,
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Junis back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers
0-1.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next
Ball 1.
offering is down low. And a slider misses down and away. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Now batting catcher Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is.
0-1
Hit
for
it.
count.
He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And
Ball.
takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
All
Two
sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Ramirez zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at
Leading
Chavez
off for
Ravine.
Cleveland,
All right, we
third
go to the
baseman,
top
Jose
half of inning
Ramirez.
number 6. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer
Up next
coming in
for
from the
Cleveland,
opposite
first
side,
baseman,
but that pitch
Carlos
really got in on him
Santana.
right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Santana stands in now and watches strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
That one fouled off.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Lane Thomas
Now
now.
batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Thomas, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Inside,
No,
ball
inside.
1. Right through there for a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off
6th.
for the Dodgers,
Max Muncy at the
third
dish.
baseman, Max Muncy.
And that is in for a strike. It's
0-1.
0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses.
1 ball,
And the count
2
1-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though
Now
it caught a lot
batting,
of the zone.
right
And
fielder,
I think that tells
Andy
you all you need to know
Collins.
about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Come on, LA.
Paz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Rocchio. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 2. And that's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. On the outside corner, 0-1. Two outs. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside, that's a ball.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Turns and fires to Betts. And there's a foul ball. That one outside. Now 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
51.
Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Angel Martinez.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. A solo shot. It's 4-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. High fly ball, right field. Pajes drifts towards it. One away.
Now batting, catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Trinan getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Rocchio now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one way outside. And it's 1-1. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
34.
7th. Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Leading
Got to do his best to
off
keep
for
the score
Dodgers.
right where it
Center
is.
fielder,
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. Fought off foul. Pitch misses outside. And now 3-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Eric Sabrowski, the left-hander, up and throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Martinez. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Two down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 2-1. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2-2 the count.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. Dodgers go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his
Now
slider.
pitching
It's just
for the
filthy,
Dodgers.
man. And one of the better ones
Number
in the game, I'd
66.
say. Spin rate's very high, and it just
Tanner
breaks a ton.
Scott.
And now
Leading
here
off
is
for Cleveland,
Stephen
left
Kwan.
fielder, Stephen
The
Kwan.
Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the
Off the
slider
plate, ball 1.
just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And now it's even up.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's way high. And 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. And now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Chases that one upstairs.
That was straight queso right there.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
63,
bottom of the 8th. Andrew Walters.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes Max
Up
Muncy.
next for
He's
the
already
Dodgers,
homered here in this
third
one.
baseman, Max Muncy.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball one, no strikes. Fouled off left side. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Scott back to work. Just off the inside edge. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kopech getting loose as well. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And a breaking ball misses outside. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez sizing this one up, calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder Lane
He's
Thomas.
2 outs away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. A changeup missing. 1-0. Scott, a 6-foot lefty, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. That's inside, and the count now 2-0. Inside, just missed. The Guardians down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Martinez batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Got him swinging, and the Guardians with 1 out left.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Way out front for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The Guardians down to their final strike. And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.